Good evening, I'm Dave Morris. Coming up in today's episode of The Play, an investigation into the link between injection wells and earthquakes. A Clippers owner could be forced out, and a look at Game 5 for the Thunder against Memphis. First up, Governor Mary Fallin lashed out at the state legislature today for failing to address key issues facing Oklahoma and singled out the House of Representatives for special criticism for rejecting a bond measure to fix the crumbling state capitol. To emphasize her point, she announced that she was vetoing 15 House bills that she said were flawed, bad policy, or not relevant to the concerns of most people. Our Capitol reporter Rick Green will have more on Fallin's remarks in Wednesday's editions of The Oklahoman. For the first time in nearly 80 years, the state's expected to put 2 men to death on the same day. Clayton Darrell Lockett and Charles Frederick Warner be executed tonight. The 2 death penalty cases have been subject to much legal wrangling in court in the past 2 weeks. Both Lockett and Warner argued a law allowing the state to keep its source of lethal injection drugs a secret was unconstitutional. Attorneys argued those drugs made at a compounding pharmacy could prove faulty. They were granted stays of execution, but the state Supreme Court dissolved its stay after an executive order from Governor Mary Fallin called the ruling an overreach. All right, let's talk earthquakes. The Interstate Oil and Gas Compact Commission and Groundwater Protection Council have created a working group with state regulators and geological surveys. They're looking into the possible link between earthquakes and injection wells. According to our reporter Jay Marks, the group will share information and experience to help states evaluate possible connections, minimize risk, and enhance readiness for seismic events. In sports, Clippers owner Donald Sterling was fined $2.5 million and given a lifetime ban from the NBA for his racially charged comments. Other NBA owners could vote to remove Sterling from his post and force a sale of the Clippers. Players and owners across the league are voicing their opinions about the decision, including former Clipper and current Thunder player Caron Butler.
Brothers, still, we, have, relationships outside of basketball, so I always pull for them and in their career and, whatever they decide to do off the court. So, when I got news, I just thought it was, a bad situation and unfortunate situation. I agree with my peers, all around the league that, there's no room in our game for that or in our society.
And you can see Caron Butler in action tonight as all eyes will be on the Thunder. They head into Game 5 against the Memphis Grizzlies. Tip-off set for 8 p.m. down at the Chesapeake Energy Arena. The Oklahoman will have a team of reporters, photographers, and our videographer Damon Fontenot will be there, all covering various angles of tonight's game. You can find the highlights from the matchup in tomorrow's editions and online at newsok.com. That'll do it. These stories and more in tomorrow's Oklahoman. Have a great night, everyone.